Hey, this is Jessica, and this is just a vlog, basically. It's 8:47 at night, and it's getting around to the time where I feed them their pellets and do their second vacuum. That's why they're all bugging me. They know the time. I don't know how they know, but they know. They always start getting all crazy. Sometimes they even start around 8, and that's too early. And it's silly because they had their veg at like 6. Wait. It might have been earlier than that. I usually try to go earlier than that. And they got their hay, of course. So I changed out the litter boxes yesterday, so there's not too much hay in there. Watching Big Bang Theory. Pat leaves these curtains up. He says he does it so I know that he vacuumed, even though I can tell by looking at the cage if he's vacuumed or not. This is Pat's big box. It's already open. It's just an empty box. Well, actually, I think there's wrapping stuff inside. He got an RC, and it's on his channel, so. It's actually right over there. Oh, it's really dark. You guys won't. What? So I spot clean twice a day, which I've said in many videos. Pat usually does the morning spot vacuum because he usually works later than I do. And then obviously my days off, I will do it in the morning. Sometimes he does it for me. Does like at night, sometimes he does it for me. He did it yesterday for me. I got out of the shower and came upstairs and I was done. And he fed them too. I just had to give them hay because he doesn't usually do that. No, it's the cat. What? Oh. They want food too, even though they have food. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. No. Yeah, let me touch you because you think you're getting food. Take these bowls out. I've been in there forever. So yeah, poop gets stuck everywhere. Sometimes when I'm just jumping up on the bars like they were, like this, they actually not poop, onto the carpet. I'll find, a random poop. They're gonna be like this until I feed them. Especially since I'm on camera. So I think they've kind of nibbled at this, but not really. Looks like they've had, lettuce on it. I still don't care, because I like it. Yeah. They do like these. This is the third one I've had. It always ends up stinking, because I guess they get pee on it. This thing's holding up fine. So I've had a request about, somebody wants me to show a full, how I clean my cage. And how I wash my fleece, which I did do a video on how I prep my fleece, which is pretty much the same way of how I wash it, but I can do another video on that. The reason why I haven't done a video, hope that you caught that, Lily just bounded on top of the tunnel. The reason why I haven't done a video of me cleaning the cage, a full clean, is because that would take both of me and Pat, because I don't have a tripod, I use my phone, and so I need to hold it. I'm sure there's something out there that can grasp my phone and hold it for me. But, yeah. And also, it takes me a while, so I think I'm going to have to, I'm going to try to do it, but I'm going to have to, speed it up and block out the noise, because I basically use a vacuum for all of it, and it's a shop vac, so it's loud, and nobody wants to hear that on video. But, yeah. So the cage is not too bad. Considering, this is why I do a vac twice a day, so it doesn't make it too bad. Because there is the rare day where me and Papo start at work at 7, and then nobody vacuums in the morning, so whoever comes home first does it, and it's a lot worse. I know, Piggy Pig Pigs just did a video showing the realities of a dirty cage. I found her cage pretty dirty, and I don't mean to be insulting, but you know. My cage doesn't get that bad. I also don't have boys, so I don't know if that's an issue. I know it's kind of sexist, but I have heard that boys are messier. But That's why I do a spot clean twice a day, not once. Because once I just feel like you're letting a lot of poop build up, and they can get stuck on their foot, and then they get poop shoe. That's what it's called. When they get the poop stuck on their foot. But yeah. But she also has that kitchen area, so that's really good. I don't have that. I just have litter boxes. But yeah, I always love all her videos because I've been watching her for a long time. I can't even remember how I found one of her videos. I think just looking up CNC cages. Do you just eat a poop? That's what you do. What's weird is I got this, and it's Oxbow, and I thought they'd like this better than the one that they had before, because the other one was just Super Pet, and I thought, oh, Oxbow, you know, it's probably better quality hay, and they're gonna love it. But nobody really touches it. It's weird. Because Daisy loved the other one. Go eat the mat. I don't know how you knock these drip pads around. They're, like, stationary. Come on. But yeah, I always suggest, if you're gonna spot clean your cage, do it twice a day. Obviously, if you can't do it twice a day, once is probably okay. It also depends on the size of your cage and, like, how many pigs you have. Like, if I had 2 pigs in this cage, I could probably do it once a day and you wouldn't even tell. It'd be, like, half this poo. Yeah. Yeah, come back. Come back. Come back. Daisy, you're so big. I also want to make a video of me and Pat. Obviously, he's going to have to help weighing the pigs, because I do have a scale, and I've done it once before, but it wasn't too accurate because of the way the scale is. I need to get, like, a bowl or something and then put the pig in it so they can't walk off. Because Daisy kept walking off the scale, and I was like, no, you're not getting an accurate reading. But supposedly she's, like, the heaviest now. She does look pretty big. It's not just the hair. No, it's not just the hair. Lily's the smallest. At least she was. And she might be bigger. Because they're both adults as of... What are you doing? She likes to just sit on top. So I want to get, like, just a pillow. So she can just sit on top of a pillow. Because I've caught her on top of this tunnel. She's been caught on top of my other tunnel from Squeak Jeans. So I think I'm going to get a couple of pillows. Probably from Pee Wee's Piggy Palace. I know Carrie has a couple of them. The big wheel pillow type things that she has. I think maybe Lily will like them. I don't know. Lily, your hair is growing out nicely. So your butt hair is getting a little crazy. And her hair is getting a little crazy. Need little haircuts again. Just around the butt. Just butt haircuts, not all over. So yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, they're like 1 year old as of next month, I think. I'm just guessing. They're probably already a year old because I obviously didn't get them when they were born. So it was around this time last year I got Daisy, and then I waited almost a month to get Lily. And the big girls are, I'm guessing 2, a little bit over. Yeah, so they're full adults. There's Bender. What? See, he gets mad when he has this much food. You finish your food first. I want to get them a new bowl. They don't drink any of that water. And we have a water fountain downstairs, so they don't need it. I'm thinking of just getting them, like, I don't know, a bigger bowl. What? You're so needy. He meows like this all the time. He's just vocal. Like, you can walk by him and be like, hey, Bender, and he'll be like, meow. And then I can just keep saying his name, Bender, Bender. And he'll usually meow, right? I'll be like, Bender, and he'll meow. And then I'll be like, Bender, and he'll meow again. Or I'll meow, and he'll meow. It's always been very vocal. Crazy, crazy kitten. Oh, it's not all about you guys. There's a bucket, because we did water changes yesterday. I want to see if... Where is she? She's still there. She made a little den. Oh, crap. There we go. She made a little den. Isn't she adorable? This is her big pile, and this is, I guess she made a little air pocket. And she's been sleeping. I'm surprised I'm not waking her up with this flash. Usually you can't see her, but she came really close to the plastic, and you can see her. So cute. There's Ruby. Pat has 3 days off coming up, so we're going to start doing the other cage, because basically I don't do any of the work. He does it all. So we're gonna do the other bin, because I already have the bin, because he was like, we don't have all the materials. I'm like, yeah, we do. I'm like, the other bin's in the basement. We got the mesh. We actually have an extra roll of mesh if we need it. And we got this stuff. And I got the tubes now. I probably have too many tubes. I don't even think I need 3 of these long ones. I was like, because I want her to have her big wheel, because she only has that disc. And so I don't think it's proper exercise, because she runs around a lot, and she also tunnels a lot. Like, I'll straighten out her cage, and then she'll just friggin' tunnel and mess everything up. Like, this was buried completely at one point. Her food bowl that I just put food in was buried, and I was like, oh no, you can't eat your food. This got all knocked over. So, she's definitely going to get less bedding in her cage. Or bins, whatever you want to call it, when we do the second bin. Because I know one of the bins has to have a lot of less bedding on one side, just so the wheel will fit. And I was going to leave one bin with like a lot of bedding, but I'm definitely not giving her this. This much was an accident, actually. They had bought it in a bag, and I was just like, I'm just going to pour the whole bag in, because why am I going to save a part of a bag? Like, what do I need that for? And I poured the whole bag in, and I was like, uh-oh, that's a lot of bedding. But to be honest, they do like it. And people who say that Syrians don't dig around, that's all she does, is dig around. All my Syrians have dug around, and then they pop up, and they have fun. It's not just dwarves. It's just most people don't give them enough bedding to have that behavior. You really want stuff. What time is it? You have 8:50. And then we got a vacuum. And maybe we'll do it on camera. Probably not, because it's really loud. And I don't really want to do that on camera. Not like I need 2 hands, it's just I don't really want to do that on camera. Getting hot. That was cold, and now I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm hot. And I wasn't doing anything. I was laying down watching a movie. Pat's at work. I was watching Tootsie for some freaking reason, because I didn't want to watch Monsters University, because I have that on Blu-ray. So I decided to turn it to, we have the Movie Network, and they have 2 on-demand channels. They're like free. They have one where it's like the newer movies, and then they have one where it's like old movies. So I decided to watch Tootsie, which is an 80s movie for people who are like 16 and don't know what I'm talking about. Now I don't know what's going to come on after this. This is my wall of cat pictures. Ugh. I almost knocked Pat's box over. This is Pat's cat named Peanut. He was 17 when he had to be put down. And there's Peanut with Fry. And Peanut actually met Bender too. Trying to find a picture of them together. This is a really good picture up there. It looks like they're like high-fiving, but they're like in the middle of playing Bender and Fry. Because Peanut was really old, like, he was 16 in like these pictures, so he's really old. He obviously doesn't really want to play, you know what I mean? So when we got Bender, he had to pretty much put Bender in his place, because it was baby Ben. There's how small Bender was compared to Fry. There's Bender with his big ears. There's Peanut. Peanut, Peanut. There's oh, I can't reach that picture of Fry, but it's so cute. He literally just made that pose and I snapped a picture. There you go. Bender and Fry. So Bender was like a couple months old in these pictures. And Fry was like a year. And Peanut was old man. Old man cat, that's what I call him. So basically, because Fry didn't like to cuddle, like Bender would try to cuddle up with Fry, and Fry would be like, what are you doing? I need an adult. Like, he'd like have this look on his face like, get me away. So Bender ended up realizing he could snuggle and sleep with Peanut, but he couldn't play with Peanut. Peanut would get mad, so he'd play with Fry. And I have more pictures. I have pictures of like Fry and Bender on the floor, just right at her. They used to play really rough. And so Peanut, Pat had since he was like 7, like legit, like this is his cat, like it's his baby. Well, apparently it's just for laughs. Comedy, for anyone who doesn't know what it is. It's a comedy festival in Montreal and they show it on TV. It's on all the time. So yeah, so basically Peanut was like Pat's cat, like legit. And he was living with his mother, usually. And then we had him. This is when all these pictures are taken in our apartment that we had when we were both living in Ottawa. So then when we moved here, Peanut stayed because at that point he had like a tumor in his ear and stuff was happening, and Pat's mom finally had to put him down. And it was sad. Just throwing a box. But yeah, crazy thing is how Pat got Peanut was, I know some people like my crazy long videos, so it's gonna be a crazy long video. Is, Pat's mother was babysitting these kids, and the father couldn't pay, like that week or whatever, but he had found a kitten in a garbage, like the landfill. He found a kitten in a landfill. This is how disgusting people are. And he found a box of dead kittens, and one of them was alive, and that was Peanut. So he brought the cat to Pat's mom, Sue, and was like, you want the cat? And Pat saw the kitten, obviously, like, he wanted it since he saw him. So obviously Pat's mom took him in, because you can't say no to your kid, who's like 6 or 7 at the time. And legitimately the vets didn't think he'd even live like a month, because he was like a newborn kitten, right, without his mother. So obviously then they had to give him, like, I don't know, probably special formula and all that stuff. And he had to see the vets a lot. But just goes to show you, he lived to 17 years old. Peanut, he's so cute. He was orange and white. He had the white, the typical like whole white belly. And his ears were always down because I guess the ligaments had given out because of his age. And he had green eyes. He was a pretty good cat. He'd listen. He was like a lap cat. Like, our cats don't like lay with us or whatever, or lay on our laps. He would like lay with you. Or you'd wake up and he'd be like in between your legs. So he didn't do that with me. He learned the hard way that I like to roll over a lot, and he got smushed one night. So he stopped that with me. But he'd always sleep with Pat. And since Pat kind of grew up French, he was actually like a French cat. Like, if I said words in French, he'd then listen. Like, it was funny. What? We're talking about Peanut. Sounds stuffed up, but I'm not. You're gonna get your stuff. Don't worry. It can be late. It's not gonna kill you. You got full bellies. Full bellies. It's fine. Don't let me touch you. You should be lucky that you're not in a landfill. Like some cats. I don't know why people do that. Like, why don't you just drop off an animal that you don't want at, like, a humane society? Like, I know they usually charge you if you, like, bring in an animal that you don't want. But if you just drop it off and, like, run away, they're gonna help it. They're not, you know what I mean? And then you don't have to pay. It's better than putting a box of kittens in a friggin' landfill. It's just disgusting. Like, obviously they're gonna die. Like, obviously. Daisy cam. As if you're just staring at the flash. You are insane. Yeah, it's not too nice, is it? Lily cam. You are too dumb to even take a blank, aren't you? You don't like it at all. You're smart. And Abby doesn't like it at all, I know that. No, you're a little quiet pig. Well, not legitimately quiet, yeah, she weeks, but she's always been like that since I got her. Her and Trixie. So I gotta change the channel because this is boring. I feel like I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I'm kind of hungry. I had McDonald's, which is always good but disgusting. So they really chew on these. When they get bored, you'll hear one of them just going right at her, and you're like, alright, that's good. It's better than biting the bars. And I got more of these. Don't bite the friggin' bars. So I guess I'll wrap it up, because I got nothing to say now. It's like 20 minutes long, and I gotta upload it, and it's gonna take forever. It's gonna be like, your upload will take 2 hours. I should upload in the morning. I uploaded a video once at like 4 AM, and it went through within like 30 minutes. I think because of time. I think because it's all because of California. You people in California are 3 hours behind me. So it's 9. It's like 6 there. So it's like prime time for uploading still. So it's probably gonna take a long time. Well, really early in the morning for me is like middle of the night for you, so no one's uploading and it's fast. That's my theory. I got a Valentine from a coworker because she likes My Little Pony too. Hey, what you mean? And it's Rainbow Dash, and it's like an envelope, and it's in there. And I was gonna give her one too because I had them, and then I forgot. And then it was like 2 days later, and I was like, no, it doesn't seem relevant, so I never did. So I guess I'm gonna go because I gotta do stuff, and I usually go to bed around 10. Even though I probably won't today because Pat's gonna be home until like, I don't know, hopefully 10:30 at the latest. So yes, we'll vacuum you, and then give you pellets, give you hay. Because that is my schedule. They get hay once a day at night. So I don't have to do it in the morning, because I don't want to mess around in the morning. The only thing they get in the morning is their veg. It's bad enough I wake up an extra half an hour just so I have time to do that. So yeah. If you have any questions about any of my ramblings, go ahead and ask. And thanks for watching. And like my Facebook page. I haven't been posting much on it, but there's still pictures and stuff you can see. I haven't taken pictures in a while too because I feel like it's all the same. It's like guinea pigs, cage, you know. So yeah. Bye bye.